This world pays people for value. What value do you deliver on the table? Have you ever thought about the connection between your career development and financial success? My name is Wahome Ngari, your financial literacy coach. As you go up in your career, there are possibilities of earning performance-related bonuses. Your employer will give you incentives. They might pay school fees for the children, they might pay for your holiday, they might pay for your education, so you find yourself able to move much faster. As you advance yourself in your career, you create more possibilities of promotion. Promotions obviously come with a pay rise, and they come with a lot of other benefits. It could be a mortgage here, it could be a car loan here, it could be something else that makes your financial life even better. And as you advance in your career, you create the possibility of earning the other job from the competitor. And you know what? If the competitor gives you a job, they will obviously make your financial position much better because they are going to pay you more. They might have to save more for your pension, they'll give you more income, they give you more benefits. At any given time, you must always consider yourself the greatest investment there is and consider how you can invest in yourself, because this world is set out and this world pays people for value. What value do you deliver on the table? To deliver more value on the table, you need to be able to invest in your development. This world pays people for their time, and that is people who get a higher income per hour because they deliver more value. This world will actually pay you for your creativity, and the more creativity you show in the workplace, the more possibility of advancing in your career and more income you are likely to draw in there. And this world actually also pays you for your energy. Are you versatile? Are you able to move and get things done? And that is why investing in yourself can give you a chance in career advancement. The more money you have, the more opportunities come your way. Let us consider the steps then we can take to advance in our career. What this requires is that we are deliberate, and we are deliberate in building our human capital. We need to make ourselves better. And as we think about building our human capital, there are two aspects we need to focus on. We will focus on what we call our intellectual capital. And this is around growing internally, how you advance. And there are three areas that we can think about here. You can grow in terms of knowledge, your ability to gather and use information. This could be academic knowledge, professional knowledge, or could be working knowledge. The other area of growing is your skills. You know, your ability to optimize that knowledge, to use that knowledge to get things done. And there are a couple of skill sets that we can actually be able to grow. And the other area is your attitude, the paradigm, the way we see things, the outlook we have in life. And that determines where we sit. We may not be able to sit in the C-suite if we keep doubting everything that we see, and that becomes important. The other area that we need to focus on as we are taking the steps is to build our social capital, our ability to work with other people. And this is where we get issues around teamwork. And so we have to build our emotional intelligence, we have to build our people skills, our ability to nurture relationship with others, because none of us is an island, and you cannot advance if you're not advancing with the other people. And the last area is building our networks, enlarging our footprint so that we can have more impact, we can have more influence, we can actually be able to get more doors open for us. So as you're thinking of the strategies to take, those are the areas of focus that we need to look into. As you're working to advance in your career, it is important to ask yourself, are there any certifications or skills that can significantly increase my income? And the answer is yes. And this is where the concept of investing in yourself comes from. And we have said intellectual capital and social capital. Let's consider knowledge. We live in a country that respects education. An academic certificate might be important, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, a diploma, a PhD. If you are competing with your peers for a senior job, that piece of paper will give you a better advantage. If you get a senior job, you will actually be able to get more money out of that. It could be a professional qualification. You want to be able to get to a professional level because that will make it possible for you to get a promotion, to get a better job. Whatever area you are in, accounting, insurance, banking, medicine, A professional qualification is a certificate that will give you the possibility of earning more because it shows you that you are a professional in that area, you're specialized in that area. The other certificate could be something to do with the working knowledge or the trade. You know the short courses we take here and there that help us to get deeper into a given area? That's also a certificate that can help us to be able to earn more. And that is why we require to keep building the knowledge base we have. The academic knowledge, the professional knowledge, and the working knowledge. The other broader area where we need certification so that we can be able to get more income is skills. And there's a lot of skill sets we need if we have to advance. I don't know what you do and what skill you need, but there are skills like public speaking, selling, negotiation, time management, self-management, people skills. All these skills might require that you have to study them, you have to practice them so that then you can be able to advance to the next level. As you're looking to advance, there are areas that are not certified but requires that we work on. Even though you don't have a certificate, what is your attitude? What is your paradigm? What is your motivation? And how do you work around that to improve yourself? Because that is going to show in the results that you deliver in whatever area that you are. So those are some of the things that we need to consider, because once we consider concentrating and building our capacity in those areas, we create the opportunity for us to have more income. We are all looking for a high-paying job opportunity. How can you actually get a high-paying job opportunity? There are a couple of things that can take us there. The number one thing that can take us there is working with a life coach or working with a mentor. Somebody who is going to guide us through the way, somebody who is going to mentor us, somebody who is going to hold us accountable. With that push, with that drive, with that lead, we can actually find ourselves getting a higher paying job opportunity. The other thing we can do is the company of the people we keep. Your possibility of advancement is a function of the 5 people you commonly found with all the time. Are they progressive? Are they looking ahead? What information do they give you? What opportunities do they introduce you to? Which company do you keep? The company you keep will determine whether you get those high-paying job opportunities. Being alert to technology and changes in technology, changes in the opportunities, being current to the happenings will give you a big opportunity to be able to get a high-paying job opportunity. So are you current? Are you upgrading yourself? Do you know the opportunities that come? Do you know the new technologies that have come around? How they're impacting the world? Because that will give you a higher opportunity. The world is evolving. What was paying in the past may not be paying in the future. The careers the children in the primary school will take when they grow up have not been discovered. I know maybe in your lifetime, you did not know content creators. Now they are getting paid. We did not know influencers. Those are careers that didn't exist 10 years back. So how current are you to the opportunity? The last thing I want to mention here is a Japanese concept called ikigai, continuous improvement. If you want a high-paying job, you must continuously improve yourself. Because the environment is changing, you must keep improving yourself, bringing yourself to cutting edge, top of the range, being ahead of the pack in the area you are. And that's why you have to continuously keep improving yourself, continuously keep getting to know what is happening, continuously getting equipped with the new knowledge, new ideas, fresh ideas. If you do those things, those high-paying job opportunities will come your way. I've had the opportunity to advance in my career, and I want to give you what my experience is. When I left college and I took up my first employment, I was taken in as a management trainee. My boss was an old man who was a retired actuary. He was very convinced, like as young people, we could only advance ourselves if we became professional. And at that early age, he insisted we must take professional insurance exams. At that point, these exams were not available in the country. We had to subscribe to the Chartered Insurance Institute that is based in London in the UK. These exams were coming only once per year, and the resources were not readily available, but he did not give us a break. He insisted we must focus and do those things. That push was very helpful because within the first 3 years, I was able to become a chartered insurer. Being a chartered insurer at that early age opened a lot of opportunities for me. I got job offers with different organizations, and I was able to go to run all the way to the top of the ladder in that business industry. Of course, over time, I have seen the value of continuing improvement. So I have studied very many other things. In fact, when COVID was very tight on us, I found it necessary to study to be a certified financial coach, because those are the skills my customers were demanding. So continuous improvement, having somebody who can give you a push, will always help you advance. And I'm always thankful to God that I have these people in my life who help me to be able to advance in my career. Let us recap the thoughts for our discussion. We have agreed that there is a great connection between career development and financial success. If you develop in your career, you have the possibility of a pay rise, you can earn a bonus, you can earn a promotion, you can easily be able to get a job change, and you can get a high-paying job. You need to have to be deliberate to work in self-improvement, in self-betterment, so that you can be able to advance in your career. Working on your knowledge, working on your skills, working on your attitude, working on your team ability, and working on your networks. As you do those things, it is important for you to be able to know if you want high-paying jobs, then you must think about having a life coach, having a mentor. You must keep company of people who are progressive, who present progressive opportunities to you. You must be alert to changes in technology and the environment, and you must accept to have the Japanese concept of ikigai as a way of life, continuous improvement all the time. If you do these things, you will see the connection between career advancement and financial success. This is an important subject that we would want to dig in and learn more. And that's why I want to invite you to our Structured Financial Literacy program. You can get a chance to come and see a free 2-hour session online that will give you an opportunity to even understand. Just get in touch. This is the number to get in touch, 0708 150 137, and that will give you an opportunity. You can advance yourself by being a reader, somebody who reads. Let me refer you to a book that I've authored myself. It's called The War It Words, and this book will give you some of the knowledge you might require to be able to advance in your career. You can get your copy, get in touch,